right, Airline Hotel Portals. Are they worth it? Why would anyone actually go after a airline hotel portal as opposed to something like Chase or Amex? If you're the kind of person who don't really care too much about transferable currencies, you want status, or you just want to redeem for your most used airline hotel portals are actually pretty decent options. So let's go over them. So for the numbers that you're going to be seeing in this video, they are based off of this example here. 2 nights at the Cosmopolitan of Las Vegas with check-in at July 30th and check-out on August 1st of this year. It is the cheapest room, the city room. So first up, let's go with American Airlines, Advantage Hotels. American Airlines does things a little differently than the others. You can see that there is an option A and an option B that I have listed here. Option A is their lower price tier, which is just, their lower price tier. You just get their standard earnings. If you have their annual fee credit cards, you get 2x with the Platinum Select. You get 10x with the Executive card. So if you take a look at option A, it's offering this hotel for $497 for those 2 nights. And just by being a member, you get 700 miles with this booking, which is roughly worth 11.2 cents in future redemptions. Now, if you happen to be a card member and use your cards, the multipliers do bring up the earnings quite a bit. You'll see for the Platinum Select, you get 5,794 miles, which is worth $92.70 for future redemptions. And for the Executive card, you get 9,770 miles, which is worth about $156.32 for future redemptions. Now, if you're lucky enough to have status, it will increase by an additional 2,500 miles. So you can see the numbers there. Now that's with the lower tier, option A. American Airlines offers you the option to voluntarily pay extra for your hotel rooms in exchange for an extra 1,000 miles per night. So you see, if you're just a loyalty member, you get 2,700 miles instead of 700, and that's a value of approximately $43.20 for future redemptions. And you could also see the numbers if you use one of their co-branded credit cards. So these are pretty decent numbers, but you have to pay quite a hefty price as we go over here to Delta and United. These guys have much lower pricing for the hotel rooms. So let's bring it up right here. They both apparently use the same system for the pricing, so their pricing is $434 for those 2 nights. They don't offer an option where you voluntarily pay extra to redeem more. This is it. Just this. 619 miles as a loyalty member, and then whatever the cards give you extra. So for the United cards, you get 5x on both the United Explorer and the United Club Infinite card. So it's the same for both of them. 2,789 miles, worth $41.84 for future redemptions. Now Delta, their earnings is actually even lower. Despite paying the same amount for the hotel rooms, your earnings for just being a loyalty member is 546 miles, worth $6.55 for future redemptions. And if you have the cards, you get the 3x multiplier on reserve. But Delta cards do have the takeoff 15 benefit, where your miles are worth an extra 15% more. So you factor that in, it's 2,125 miles on future redemptions, worth $25.50. So yeah, you're paying a lot less for the hotel room for sure. But what you get back is really terrible compared to what you get versus American Airlines. So let's see all three of them together, and let's compare American Airlines directly with these two other airline hotel portals. So here are all three of them. And as you can see, the prices offered by United and Delta are $63 lower than what you pay on the lower tier option A for American Airlines. But as you can also see, if you have the American Airline credit cards, particularly the executive card, you will out earn what you can get with Delta or United, even with their high-end cards. So if you look at the red and white areas down towards the bottom, you can see that if you're going with option A with American Airlines and comparing that to what you pay with United, $63 cheaper on United. Yes, so you're paying $63 more on American Airlines. But for that $63 you're paying, you're getting back $114.48 more in future redemptions than you would with United Airlines. And across the board, the executive card trashes United and Delta when it comes to earnings. And if you're willing to pay a little more with option B on United Airlines, you can see that the earnings stack up even more and at much higher rates. So option B, and let's say you also have status, you're paying $118 more with American Airlines than you would on these other airlines. And with the executive card, you're getting $195.28 more towards future redemptions than you would with United, or $211.62 more towards future redemptions than you would on Delta. And that is also factoring in the Delta's takeoff 15% benefit. So in conclusion, I can say this about these cards and these hotel programs. If you stay at hotels a lot and you pay with cash and you want to redeem your earnings and your loyalty points or whatever, miles points, whatever, for airfare, then the American Airlines Hotel Portal is better than anything you can get with both United or Delta. Yes, you're certainly paying more for the hotel rooms, but you're getting that back, plus a lot more towards future redemptions, especially if you have status. Now, if you were to compare it with Chase as well, I have it up here now, the Sapphire Preferred and the Sapphire Reserve, just 5X and 10X, with the American Express co-branded credit cards, you are earning many more miles towards future redemptions than you would points. Yes, you can do more with Chase points, and the American Airline miles are not as flexible. But if you're strictly considering the value of future redemptions, then American Airlines Hotel Portal, along with their credit cards, and if you also have status, that is incredibly tough to beat. And I think the higher prices that you pay on American Airlines Hotel Portal is a small price to pay when it comes to the added value you get for future redemptions. The prices on Chase, they're okay, they're not that great. United and Delta has a lot of discounts very often, but if your goal is to gain status or to maximize future redemptions, then American Airlines Hotel Portal is by far the best. I understand that the Sapphire Reserve is rumored to have changes very soon. I'm currently recording this early May of 2025. So if those changes, as they are rumored to be, do in fact go ahead as planned, then the Sapphire Reserve will actually have even lower earnings. So if I was the kind of person who's paying cash for my hotel stays and I wanted to redeem for maximum redemptions and flights, as many flights as possible, I would certainly go with American Airlines. I mean, it makes sense, and a major plus for me is that their hubs are my preferred destinations. So what do you guys think? Are these hotel portals from the airlines worth it? Let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.